Hello, welcome again in my knitting podcast, Knitting in Mauritius. Welcome everyone, and welcome with a big words. I'm sorry. I promised you in last podcast that I will on my coffee channel. I will post some stitch dictionary and I will post the pattern of my cardigan, but so many things happened in my life. I don't want to talk about sicknesses, but I mean nothing serious, but there's many flus in my house, many antibiotics taken, and leg injury 3 times in a hospital, then ear infection, then now, I mean this is for my kids and me, and now I have also allergy. The kids are better, my husband is good. I have developed an allergy. I don't know, something is in the air. We're having a big change of weather situation now, from very hot to a little colder. But the anticyclone, they say it calls, I mean apparently cyclones turn clockwise and this is turning anti-clockwise, is bringing us colder winds, and I'm very happy about this because it's the temperature dropped about 5-6 degrees. So it is time to wear the knitted garments. But I'm very sorry for those who were waiting for my coffee movies that I didn't post anything. I was really not in the mood, not in the situation, body situation that I could record. Yes, I was knitting a lot. I was crocheting also, learning new techniques. But this was all around my kids, which were permanently somewhere. I mean, lying in a bed with flu and fever, or sitting by doctor's emergency room and waiting for the scans for the leg injuries. And then, I mean, it was I think the last 6 weeks were a bit too much in the way, and now I have blocked ears and blocked throat from allergy. But I decided to record for you today, to chat with you, because I'm feeling really sorry, and really I hate when I promise something and I don't do it. So I will do it, but give me a little more time. I'm really sorry. But I am very thankful to those who went to the coffee account and tipped me for the last month, for the last podcast. I thank you very much, dear ladies in this case. I'm very thankful, and I'm looking forward to develop a friendship with all of you, because not only this with these ladies or with these people who tip me, but also with everyone who is watching the podcast. It is really nice to create new friendships around the world. I mean, it is amazing how we all connect. I'm living in far away small little island in the Indian Ocean, and the connection is from everywhere. I mean, Canada, England, okay, and Norway, Poland, of course. I mean, many contacts, many beautiful contacts, many beautiful people. And you know what? I love the community of knitters and crafters very much. We all understand each other very well, and we all having the same passion for yarn, for knitting or crocheting, working with the yarn, buying the yarn. or the fabrics. I mean, it is amazing how we can connect and we are the same. It's I was thinking it's only me, so crazy. And so as you can see, there is many things I want to show you, but I will not be able to do it in one podcast, as over this, I think 5 or 6 weeks, I created a lot of things. I knitted, I crocheted, and I also purchased many beautiful things which I wanted to share with you, because it is really amazing what I got. So I would like to show you and I would like to share with you, but I'm sure I will not be able to show it to you in one podcast. I will try to record soon the second one and another one, and then we see when I will be in a really stage to record sort of tutorial, and for the cardigan and for my own pattern, and for the another pattern. This is eating my brain up. No, the energy from my brain, because I have to be very specific, and this is really not possible right now to do it. I'm recording with the cinematic mode, and I don't think you can see the really things here, what is happening. I can't see it definitely, but I'm anyway getting blind now. And I would like to start with my finished products, what I did last time. Work in progress, no, finished products, finished garments. Last time I showed you sort of up to, it was knitted up to here or something like this. Where it is up to here, it was sort of my work in progress, which was languishing for long. I don't remember how many stitches I cast on, maybe 280 on the 5mm needles, and I didn't like the cast on last time, and that's why I move it. I cut it, put it away the yarn, and I picked the stitches and I made the I-cord edge here. And as we spoke last time, I was thinking, I mean, for the first thing, supposed to be a top, which will what's the name when you're seaming only the sides? Botneck? Yeah, I think it's botneck. Supposed to be only a top, but I decided to knit up more because I got yarn for more fabric to create, and I wanted to use the yarn in these fabrics. So I when I was talking with you last time, I said it will be a dress most probably, but while I was knitting, I decided I want to have 2 pieces. It will be sort of a dress, but it will be 2 pieces garment, because I said to myself, you know, to wear a thick mohair cashmere garment like this, a dress, I will be wearing only a few times. And when I take 2 pieces, I will be able to wear the skirt, the bottom part, with a top, lighter top, or vice versa. So what I did a skirt. So I was knitting the stitches, I was knitting the in the round for the amount of stitches I casted on for a longer time. And then when I put next to my body, I decided to make 1 by 1 rib, and only with the yarn here, with the mohair double folded, and I didn't decrease any stitches. I didn't want to be too small for my belly pad, or too big or whatever. So I didn't decrease any stitches. I just did the 1 by 1 rip, continuing the stitch count. And what I did thread from the back side this tiny elastic every few rows, and I tied them on the back side, and that's it what I did to the skirt. I am very happy with the look. My friends also are saying it looks beautiful because I was wearing already a few times. I realized now, after I think wearing it for 3 or 4 times, I realized that I pulled some yarns, most probably on the back when I was sitting somewhere on a chair, and I have to repair it in a few places. As you can see here, I need to do something with it. Okay, what I used here in this garment, I used this was 50% silk, 50% cashmere in a red color from Lotus yarns. Actually, I have it here. I will show you. From Lotus yarns. Excuse me. Now it's already open. Lotus yarns, silky cashmere, and it is 55% silk and 45%. 55% silk, 45% cashmere. That's right. This is color 24. When you would like to have this beautiful red color, it is said that it is fingering weight yarn. To me, it is lace yarn, because maybe because of the silky yarn, because of the silk, maybe that's why it's feeling to me like a lace yarn. But anyway, for this garment I was holding 2 strands of yarn everywhere. So here in this part where you have only the red, I holded 2 of this Lotus yarns, 2 strands of the Lotus yarn, and this is what I have left from 3 skeins. But I did also need this top. So, and then I was knitting these parts here with Art Yarns silk, beaded silk yarn. Maybe I will do it like this. So it is beautiful yarn, as you can see here. And then I used the mohair, this one. I used the SilkHair hand-dyed yarn from Lana Grossa. And this is in a colorway, I will put on top because there is, yes, here is the colorway. 242 edition 5000. No, sorry, colorway 306. So this is this yarn. This looks like this one is caked, and I used 2 3/4 because I was having 4. But I'm talking about the skirt and I'm talking about the top here. So the skirt, I was holding 2 strands of this mohair together, then mohair and the silk cashmere, then only the silk, beaded silk, then again the same mohair and silk cashmere, and silk cashmere on its own, hold double. So I was playing with the stripes and with the color situation also. I mean, thicker, thinner straps, it's amazing skirt, I love it, but before I wear it again I have to repair 2 or 3 places. I think I pulled it on a chair somewhere. So this is one of my finished garments. Another finished garment is the top which I'm wearing. It's a freestyling, and what I did here, I started bottom up to knit. I knitted with 2 strands of the mohair, but in the broken rib, no, in the, I will tell you the name of the pattern here. And then I was continuing with the red silk cashmere here. I did the block with only this beaded silk. It is supposed to be intarsia, but I didn't have done intarsia. I need the block on its own, only first, and then when I was knitting flat in the round, I was picking the stitches on the behind the ruffle. I did the ruffle. I didn't want to do the ruffle with the mohair, but I did the ruffle because the picked stitches between the silk mohair, silk and silk cashmere was not looking beautiful. I will show you. It is not looking really nice, so I will not like it on its own. So I did the ruffle here, and yeah, that's it here. This silk, beaded silk from YARNS, I want to buy more because I was having only 1 ball, so it is in the skirt and the leftovers is here. I want to buy more because I want to make some summer dresses or summer tops only with this beaded silk, but it is so pricey that I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should spend this money and I need something, or when my husband is traveling he can bring me something ready-made from another designers or whatever. I don't know if I should spend this money and need something, and maybe I'm not happy. I don't know. But no, definitely I will be happy because I'm always happy with my garments. This top, it's amazing, and you can wear it with the skirt together. I think it's amazing, but one day I will rip it down because I didn't realize, and I even didn't see this. I will show you like this way. I didn't realize, but you can see the color difference in the first yarn and in the second yarn. This is the same dye lot, this is the same compound, this is the same color, but still is difference in the color. So what I did it when I saw it already when I was, I don't know, 5-6 rows gone up, and I didn't want to go back and merle it, the color, but instead of this I was continuing. I wanted to be finished with it, and because I'm having a problem with picking up my old working progresses, so I didn't want to leave it and so on. What I did, I put hot water in a bathtub, and for the blocking situation I soaked only the part. I tried to hold the t-shirt, the top and I soaked only the red part in the hot water to bleed a little bit and to put the color around, but it didn't work much. It was losing a color, but didn't work much on the line. I was not really successful with this bleeding situation, and I know I will repurpose this silk yarn again. And now, because when I was not having the red yarn anymore, this silk cashmere, but while I was knitting with it, I was buying more of it, and as you can see in the back, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 skeins again bought. So what I will be doing, definitely I will be ripping off this top one day in a high summer again, when I will not wear it. For the moment I will be wearing like it is, and I will rip it, and I will knit it sleeveless top like this. I mean, yeah, what is this top? And I will be knitting it with straps like for the skirt, so it will be matching completely. I will repurpose this this leftovers of this silk, beaded silk, and I will still have enough yarn to make another beautiful silky cashmere top, red top only. So this is my also my acquisition. I always mix up my acquisitions with my works, because very often when I receive yarn, I want to also cast on with them, and that's why you can see me a bit crazy with my cast ons. Too much sometimes, but that's the fact. What I did also, I started to crochet, and I got this yarn, this amazing Fizz yarn, a colorway. It is in the Rapunzel base. It is I will just find out. This Rapunzel yarn base from Chink Fiber is 69% silk and 22% kit mohair, 9% polyamide. It is Fizz colorway, and it is 350 meters in 100 gram. I was amazed about this Rapunzel base already. I did a shawl a few months ago with it, and I got 3 skeins in this colorway one day, and I am using now 3.5 millimeters crocheting hook, which I'm very sorry for those who are here only for knitting, but I'm developing new skills in the moment, and I think it's nice good for my brain for the moment that I learned something new. So I'm learning how to use crochet hook, and as you saw it, I did a hat already. Now I'm doing this top dress, and I did few of this t-shirt yarns bags, which I will just show you pictures. And yes, so this is what I do now, and this is a dress. It will be a dress. It will be a dress. You can see it is a sort of big hole. Look at my big holes pattern, but in a crochet situation. I have no clue what I'm using for stitches here, I have no clue what I'm this should be this way. I have no clue how what is the name of this pattern or this pattern. I'm following a tutorial on YouTube, and I will give you the name here. You can see it. What I found out on a tutorial, the pattern is free of charge, and when you would go to, I think, to Ravelry, the pattern is pay for pattern. So what supposed to be a top dress, like going on your shoulders and going down, but my one is completely too big. I mean, the neckline was like this, it would definitely fall down. So what I decided, of course, even though I don't know what I'm doing with crocheting, but I already changed my designs. So what I decided to do, I will just tell you, I decided to put this front part up here, make a I-cord, attach the I-cord to the dress, because the I-cord doesn't belong there normally. And on the back side, I don't know if you will be able to see, I will be tying up on the neck part here, and the opening for the neck will be going down lower. So this is what it will be a huge piece of garment. And now what I did, I mean, I already split it for sleeves a long time ago. I am working on a body, but as I have 3 skeins of the yarn, and this is the 3rd one, already started, I walked a few meters away from it. I decided now to work on the sleeves, on one sleeve, and I'm still will be working on a second sleeve. It's a huge haul, huge. So I don't know, it's becoming a big thing, but for me it will be great cover up. And what I'm thinking also, to use a t-shirt with a v-neck or round neck on the front and the back, white t-shirt with this, and to sew balloon skirt, but very basic white balloon skirt, wearing under this. And I think it will be looking nice, and nice it will. But first, before I do knit the skirt, sew the skirt, I need to see how much more yarn I have to finish the dress, the bottom of the dress and the sleeves for the length. The sleeves, I need to make 2 more rounds in my opinion. And then what I do with the sleeves, I will be, that's my I-cords already prepared. I will be attaching the I-cords to the sleeve. I will tie it, and it will be sort of short balloon sleeve with a this eyelets with this holes pattern. I will put it on for you next time when it is finished. I hope it will be finished. How I do this I-cords, I will just show you. The I-cords I did with my new acquisition. Not really acquisition, I got it as a gift from my friend. I made for her a few podcasts ago, I showed you. I made for her ranunculus with this acrylic yarn from her. And for as a thank you, she did bought me this machine, this prim machine. It's a machine where you can make I-cords It is Prim Comfort Twist. So she got it for me as a gift, and I'm very happy because I did already the sky coats for it's so quick and so nice, working very well. And what I'm thinking to do in the future, I will send you a few pictures here. You can see now I want to do some decoration, some jewelry out of iCords. I have so much a yarn, acrylic yarn also, and but very beautiful colors, and I would like to do it some things, accessories, which I will be able to sell on the Christmas market here in Mauritius. I just realized that I'm looking like a ghost without lipstick, so I put my lipstick on now. So the next, I'm sorry, I'm mixing up this, always the acquisitions, work in progresses, and finished items. I hope you don't mind. I hope you will be watching this chaotic podcast. So what I did, another finished finished item is, I was having this soles for home slippers, and I did home slippers with using these two yarns together. This is a mohair decay from hedgehog fibers. I don't have the band anymore which color it is, and I used this hand-dyed yarn kid silk mohair in decay from MYPZ. I don't know also the colorway, but you can see on the website they're all purpley, pinky, bluey, greeny, all mixed nicely up. So I was holding these two yarns together, and I got this result of colorway. And what I did, I picked the stitches first for the front side of the slippers, and I knitted up a block, finishing with I-cord. Then I picked the stitches around. Sorry, they are already dirty because they were in use. I picked up the stitches around, and I was knitting back and forward, wrong, in a flat, front side and back side. And then I finished with the I-cord. Then I connected these parts together, and I have a slippers. They look very strange when you look at them like this, very flat and strange. They don't look so nice as I was imagining they will be looking, and I also don't like so much that this black side of the base, it's looking so much out here when I'm wearing it. I like more the light colors, but and doesn't go well with my color here, so I don't know. I'm not really that happy, but I'm happy with the slippers on my legs. So you know, they're stretching and they're looking nice on my leg, but this black still is showing too much, and then this beige here. I will be looking for another basis, and I will be making another type of home slippers for me and for my family. I think it's nice, and it's a very nice way to use some leftovers of yarn. I know I was using from my balls, but you can use it leftovers or small minis, but you have to find out when you're trying which needle size you want to use. I used here needle size 5 millimeters. So this is also finished object, another finished object, and one more finished object, which is just here. I was having a work in progress in my bags of work in progresses, and it was actually only the 2x2 rib done with 2 rounds of stockinette, and it was sitting with needles in my work in progresses pile. So what I decided, I counted the stitches, and I just decided to finish it to make a hat I was just in the mood for a hat. Now my cat is coming, my dogs, my cat, everybody makes noise. Come, you coming? So, and what I used here the SCHOPPEL WOLLE in Alp Zauber Extra. SCHOPPEL WOLLE in this colorway. This is 2533. Yes, 2533 colorway. So I was having this rip on here, but I then decided to make a hat, and I know that Jessie May has a hat. Jessie MAED design has also a hat like similar to this, but this pattern you can find in any dictionary book. What I did, I counted the stitches, I counted the repeat of the color work, and I did it on my own. I didn't buy the pattern. So this Jessie MAED design hat calls GR8 GINGHAM hat. I will put also the name here on the top, and in the description box below you will see all the information which I'm talking about. And I did a beautiful crown. I think it is I think it's a beautiful hat. So it's supposed to be a hat for my brother-in-law. With the stitch count is for my brother-in-law, and I was just craving for some color work, so I did this hat, and I tried this Alp SCHOPPEL wool, which is amazing. I tried on the thickness and so on. It's a beautiful hat finally, and I must say he is on the end of the day I was thinking I will not give it to him because it's very bright, very neony, but I sent him picture and he said he needs to have it. So the hat is looking like this. I think it's an amazing hat. Even this size will be nice for me. I will make it a bit shorter for myself, but he got a bit bigger head. So I did this with the SCHOPPEL wool Alp Zauber Extra, and I used also hedgehog fibers. I don't know the colorway. I think it is lime, but not sure. So this is a DK merino DK from hedgehog fibers. Yeah. So this is what I finish in the meantime, and I'm very happy. So he booked it, and whenever I will travel next time, I will take it with me. I hope I will travel and I will give it to him. So I was also working on few another things which became also finished, and this is the crocheted bags, which are done with a t-shirt yarn, with a recycled t-shirt yarn. It is cones like this, salt and cone like this, and it is a yarn made out of a fabric of a t-shirt. It's very elastic, and as I showed you last time, I'm having this base. I wanted to sell on the Etsy, but it's better I do something with this stock on my own. So I got this base, wooden base. There is my logo. There is my logo, Anna made with a smile. It's for knitting. In a long time ago I wanted to make knitted baskets or knitted bags, but now I'm using the 5mm crochet hook, and I'm making these bags here. Now you can see the bags. So it's reversible. On one side is only the shape, and it is so the wood is a recycled wood, and some company is using the wood and the leftovers. There is a gentleman here, and it's cutting it for me with laser. So I'm using the base, and I'm building up basic stitches. I think this is what's the name of the stitches? Also don't know again, of the crochet stitches. I'm sorry, but I followed 1 or 2 or 3 tutorials, and then I do now my own shapes and my own heights of the bags. And I did a few places in my friend's shop for sale. Then I got some orders from my friends, so I did it some bags also for them, and I will do now some for my mom and my sister, and I will send to them, or maybe we will travel and I will bring it with me. It is fun, but it is hard to work with this t-shirt yarn, with the fabric yarn. It is bouncy, it is pulling, and it's hard on my hands. So I can do 1 bag per day, which is satisfying, because you do some accessories in 1 day, in 2, 3, 4 hours, and you have accessories ready. It's very satisfying, but it is hard on the hands. So I did few of them, then I have now a little break from them, because I prefer now to knit again and to work on this crochet dress. And yeah, I think it would be good to do a few more, let's say before holidays, but I'm not sure how fast I will be. Yeah, I have so many ideas, and I have so many much new yarns and so many colors around me, that I think that some things have to wait, because I can't do everything at the same time. So this is all my my finished products and 1 work in progress. Some of my purchases, you just saw it, and yeah, I would like to, yes, for the bags I'm using sometimes like sometimes I do a handle with the t-shirt yarn, and sometimes I'm using kind of endings, and I'm fixing the handle here, or I just hook another chain to it. So this is some ends and so on. Yeah, I would go now to my acquisitions. I will not show you everything today, because it will be too long, the podcast, but I will show you something which I also started to knit with already. It is yarn from Life in the Long Grass, and it is just so soft. Oops, so soft, so beautiful, that I am amazed. And it is 400 yards, 365 meters in a 100-gram ball, and it is 20% silk, 80% superwash merino. It is so drapey. It is really, really, really beautiful. I have I have 2 river rocks. I have 2 sky swan, and I have 1 there is no name, and I have 1 which is bold, but it's going apart, which is the colorway Frosting. It was special order, special colorways order. I choose to buy in this finish. It is the moon base. It is amazing, soft yarn, and I started already. I found that hedgehog fibers, the Beata, what's her name? But the owner of Hedgehog Fibers. She always is releasing some patterns, and she do free of charge. And I found that she has a beautiful for shoulder, which you can merle colors, and she is, I think it is written for hand span yarns, but I'm doing with this color where you I will fix your the name on the top of the picture right now. And so I just started. I'm keeping it because I know this is not my now priority, and it is so nice and easy knit that I will be knitting when we are somewhere in a car or something. But I also want to knit a pullover for my husband because in July is coming his birthday, so I am keeping this on the side for the moment. It was just a test, but I know it will be amazing yarn. So you're holding it two finger weight yarns together, and you knitting them together. Then later you change to a second color, and you hold the second color with the first color two strands together. Then you're going to the second color, two strands only. It will be amazing shawl, I know, because I already see, and I love the colors of this hedgehog, of this life in the long grass yarn. It is really nice. I'm knitting it in a suggested needle size, which is 4.5 millimeters. I didn't swatch, I would just continue. I hardly swatch ever, and sometimes my garments are coming bit too big, but yeah, we can always adjust something. Especially me, I don't mind when it's bigger. Okay, smaller is a problem, but bigger, I don't mind. I love loose garments. So this is what I will show you today, and I will tell you now there is a special part in my podcast to spread the love moment, where I want to talk about another podcast, another channels, another movies which I'm watching and I'm enjoying. So today I will introduce to you, maybe you know them, maybe not, but I will introduce to you to 3 podcasters which I enjoy very much. The first one is Inspired Knitting. It's the lady is on a wheelchair and her name is Bibi, but she is such a gentle, beautiful person. I love to watch her podcast. I love to see her positive way of thinking, and I'm really enjoying the time with her when I'm spending a few hours in front of the device and knitting and watching her. She is from Canada, Ontario, and yeah, as I told you, very beautiful soul. The another person which I would like to introduce to you today is Roxanne Richardson. This is a more sort of tutorial learning channel. Every Friday, as far I know, she is releasing a new episode, and she's talking about yarn, about gauges, about patterns, about books, about everything. I don't watch her each and every of episodes because it's a lot, but I watch time to time. But I like her, the way she speaks. She is very clear to me in the way she explains stuff. She is from USA, and very, as I said, clear in explaining techniques of knitting. And then is another one which is the Magische Maschen von Sylvia. This is a podcast in German. She is doing only in German, not in English. She is such a fantastic person, such a funny person. Somebody asked once if she swallowed a clone, I mean the funny person in her, because she's very, very funny always on the podcast. But she's very honest too. She is saying she's not always like this, and it's always all about us. We showing our face here, we sharing our experience, we chatting with you over this channels, but we are not always in a good mood behind the camera. I mean, or when we're not chatting with you. But me, I'm like the same. I'm going to see my friends, let's say, sometimes, and we have fun together, and it's fun. But when I'm coming back home, I'm so worn and so tired that I don't want to talk anymore about anything. So yeah, that's Sylvia. Sylvia is only recording in German. She's older German lady. She's living in the Schwabenland. It's I don't know exactly her city, but it's around Stuttgart region. And she's really funny, and she encouraged me to knit things on my own. She encouraged me to change things. Come here, come, introduce yourself, come. She encouraged me because of her nice way she is explaining knitting, what she is doing, how she is adjusting things in knit. She encouraged me to do this. So thanks to Sylvia, I must say, I'm not only following patterns, but I'm designer, and thanks to her funny way and saying we don't need to follow the patterns. Yes, we don't need to, but we can also adjust them and make them look different and for our own. So this is all for today. I will be recording definitely soon again, because I want to show you all my things which I casted on and which I'm working, because the next time when I will record, you will see some finished products. Oh, here she is, my cat. Her name is Bingo, so she is just trying to come to us. She's quite shy rescue cat. Thank you very much again for your support here on this channel, and for your support on Coffee. And now she's scratching my sofa on the back, hey. And thank you very, very much for all your kindness and understanding that I couldn't record for a while. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye.